At 83, Judge Judy has once again become the center of attention, but this time it isn't because of a fiery courtroom moment or a headline-grabbing verdict. It's because she has finally opened up about the real reason behind one of the most personal and surprising chapters of her life, her divorce. For years, fans have seen Judy Sheindlin as the ultimate symbol of strength, discipline, and no-nonsense truth, a woman who built an empire by telling people exactly what they didn't want to hear. But behind that sharp tongue and tough exterior, Judy's personal life has always been more complex than most viewers ever realized. Many people don't even know that Judge Judy was married to the same man twice, first divorcing him and then later remarrying him, which has left fans wondering what really happened behind closed doors. According to Judy, the truth wasn't about scandal, betrayal, or some dramatic tabloid story like people often assume. Instead, it was about timing, pressure, and the harsh reality of what happens when two people are forced to choose between love and survival. In her earlier years, Judy was building her career in law, raising children, and fighting to be taken seriously in a world dominated by men. She has admitted that her ambition and dedication weren't optional, they were necessary. She wanted stability, independence, and a future where she could stand on her own feet, and that meant putting her career first, even when it strained her marriage. The real reason she divorced wasn't because she stopped loving her husband, but because she felt she was losing herself. Judy has hinted that the relationship couldn't withstand the intensity of her drive and the pressure of her growing success, especially at a time when society expected women to shrink themselves to keep a marriage comfortable. But Judy wasn't built to shrink. She was built to lead. And as her career took off, the gap between who she was becoming and what her marriage required became impossible to ignore. The heartbreaking part is that she has said the divorce was not something she celebrated, it was something she endured. She has explained that sometimes people separate not because they hate each other, but because they can't grow in the same space anymore. Yet in a twist that makes her story even more fascinating, Judy and her ex-husband later found their way back to each other and remarried, proving that the love was never completely gone. With age and maturity, they reportedly learned how to coexist with the strong personalities and complicated lives they had built. Judy's confession has resonated with many people because it reveals a softer truth beneath her famous toughness. Even the strongest women can be forced into painful choices, and even the most confident people can struggle behind the scenes. At 83, Judge Judy's story isn't just about divorce, it's about identity, ambition, sacrifice, and the complicated reality that sometimes love isn't enough unless both people are willing to grow together. And for fans who have spent years watching her judge others, this moment feels deeply human, reminding the world that even Judge Judy, the woman who always seems in control, has faced heartbreak in her own life too.